Skyrose. A lot of you already know her from her YouTube videos. How many of you have seen her video? Which one do you like the best? Which one? The banana one. The Usul-e-Din one. Has anybody seen the Usul-e-Din? Yeah. If you haven't, you need to go watch it. It's excellent. Today she's going to be talking a little bit about Bibi Fatima az-Zahra. Salamun alayhi. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. So, can we welcome her with your loudest salawat? Yeah. No, we haven't. Can somebody do that?
Just wait a few minutes.
Okay, and let me just show you all these beautiful children who are waiting. Subhanallah, it's awesome to see you all here. I'm just going to put on my mic and hand over. I don't know how you want to do this. Take this out, and then it'll be carried by the mic, the sound. And we found glass for me. Okay. So thank you everyone for waiting so patiently. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Thank you so much for waiting so patiently. I see some exciting things here, beautiful presents, and everyone's all wearing beautiful clothes and all this festivity. What are we celebrating today? The birthday of? Bibi. Alayhi salam, mashallah. And you, the children of the community, do you know we were born because Bibi Fatima alayhi salam prayed for us to be born? Do you know that? Here I was thinking my parents prayed that I'd be born. Turns out that even my parents are born because Bibi Fatima alayhi salam prayed for them to be born. And as we know, the story goes back to when Bibi alayhi salam talked to her father and he told her about the day when her son Imam Hussein would be martyred. And he would give up his life in a desert, far away from home, alone from his, and separated from his relatives and his friends. And that's when Bibi alayhi salam cried and said, who will cry for him? Who will even remember what happened to him? And she cried, and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent this message to her through her father, who said to her, Fatima, do not grieve. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has promised that a whole community will be born that will remember Hussein. they will never forget. Not only will they cry over him, not only will they tell his story again and again, but they will come to Karbala again and again. And when they come, it will be in response to you calling them. And they will say, what will they say? Labbaik ya Hussein! Labbaik ya Hussein! Labbaik ya Hussein! MashaAllah, we want all the walls to echo with this sound. And you know you can shout louder than this, because I've heard you at home. Right? So let me hear you. Labbaik ya Hussein! Labbaik ya Hussein! Now we'll do something. When I'll point to this side, they'll say Labbaik ya Hussein, and then I'll point to you, and you can be louder than them, and then we'll see who can do it better. Labbaik ya Hussein! Labbaik ya Hussein! Labbaik ya Hussein! Labbaik ya Hussein! Wow, you guys are beating your parents. They're not that loud. Labbaik ya Hussein! With your hands up in the air. Labbaik ya Hussein! Labbaik ya Hussein! Let's try. Nare Haidari! 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 Bawaaz-e buland salavat! MashaAllah, that's wonderful. If you're ever going to raise your voices, raise it with the name of Hussein. Raise it with the name of Ali on your lips. And I'm so excited to be here today because I've seen the work that you've all done, the artwork, the essays, and your presence here, your voices, and your love, the way you're all dressed up and excited. It's overwhelming for me to see such an incredible amount of love. Because you have come from a place in India. Where are we all from? India. Where's that? What's it called? Where's the place in India? Ahmedabad. Exactly. We know this, right? Where are we all from? Alhamdulillah, from Ahmedabad. But we're all very much Americans. Subhanallah. And to be here in America and to make the name of Ahmedabad grow, and to be this community called the Mu'min community, you're a pride for us all over the world. That here are these people who have brought India right here. Forget India, they've brought Karbala right here. With this beautiful zari here and this beautiful mimbar. And every top reciter in the world has recited here in this masjid. Subhanallah, a gift indeed. And your parents, may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless them, have made this come alive for you, that you know who Bibi is, that you know who Imam Hussein is. Today, when I see the essays that you've written, amazing essays, the artwork and the way the madrasa is working and the way all of you are dressed in hijab and understand the stories and tell the stories of our Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, it shows that this community is doing a good job. And we want to be thankful for the efforts of this community, of your parents, because if they had not told you what all this was, you would never know. We say to Allah, thank you for guiding us, for if you had not guided us, we would not be guided. Do you know, we need to find our way to Jannah. But if we don't know the way, if we don't know how to get there and what to do to make Allah happy, how will we get there? So we are blessed that we know the Sirat-e-Mustaqim. We know Allah is one. We know the Panjatan are 5. We know the Imam are 12 and the Masumeen are 14. We know Imam Ali is number 1. We know all these beautiful things, and we know that our awaited one is Imam Zamana Ajjalallahu Ta'ala Farajahum Sharif. And when all that is in our head and in our hearts, in our soul, then it means our community has done a good job, and we're thankful. Today, inshallah, I'll be talking later on when I speak to the parents, the mothers and the fathers, The topic will be about the community of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. What does she want from us? Yes, she wants definitely for us to celebrate her existence and the gift of Bibi in our lives, and her stories, and the hadith that have explained who she is to us, and her status. But more than that, even, when you love somebody, you understand them first. You understand what they're about, right? Why should you love somebody if you don't know who they are? So first step is that we've understood, and we're learning, and we will always continue to learn. And where do we learn? In the University of the Ahlul Bayt alayhimus salam, the Majlis. And so today we ask Bibi, what does she want from us as a community? So I'll be talking about that later, and hopefully touching some of those things here today as we talk, you and I. And I know you're all waiting for a special guest. I know you wanted to meet me, but you wanted to meet somebody else even more. 2 years ago when I did a puppet show here, it was wonderful. We had a great response, and we still remember that. I do. Had an awesome time with you all. And inshallah, today too, we're going to have group pictures with our most esteemed guest of honor, who, alhamdulillah, was able to sneak into my suitcase and come with me. She didn't kind of sneak in. She made sure she came, because without her, you wouldn't want me here, would you? So I had to decide, should I bring her or her brother? And then I decided that since we are celebrating the birthday of the Lady of Light, we should have a young lady who can show to us what she knows about Bibi. So let us welcome my little friend here. If you have enough power in there, then you could just unplug it and come to the front. I don't know if you're getting a good view, Zamina. Assalamu alaikum. Oh my God. These children have grown. I know. I was here just 2 years ago with you. You remember? Of course I remember. Oh my God. You guys grew so tall. And every girl became so grown up. And everyone's wearing such beautiful hijabs. Do you like my hijab? I bought it from the Momin community's very own hijabista. We did some advertising here. They're going to pay us. So alhamdulillah, nice hijab. It was a gift, by the way. Thank you, Sister Uzma, for this lovely present. It's for you? Yeah, but we can share. I allow you to wear it. Oh, thank you. Can I keep it? Okay, fine, you can keep it. Ooh, thank you. Alhamdulillah. I mean, it's a birthday of Bibi alayhi salam. I feel kind of generous, and I feel like I'm in a great mood. It's the Lady of the Light we're celebrating today. Yes, and I have an awesome song that I want to sing for all of you here. Ooh, a song. Yes, it's a nasheed, and it is in honor of our Bibi Fatima Zahra, Salamullahi alayha. Ma salli ala. So this nasheed that you're going to recite for us, tell us a little bit about it. Well, it's written by the Tijani brothers, and it's recited by their sister, you know. Oh, really? Tijani brothers. Have you ever had the Tijani brothers here? Oh, you gotta have them. They really recite some nice nasheeds for children. Okay, yes, you're gonna be on it now, inshallah. Good. Such a powerful young lady here. You're gonna make it happen, right? MashaAllah. So this is about the Lady of Light. Zainab, do you know why she's called the Lady of Light? Yes. They say that when Bibi Fatima alayhi salam used to pray, you know, her heart would beat fast. Her color will change on her face. She would become in an altered state of consciousness. Really? What do you mean? Like, why would her face change and her heart would pound? Why? Because she would be in the presence of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, her name was Muhadditha, the one who used to speak to the angels. Ooh, how do we know she spoke to the angels? But don't you know the story of Hadith Kisa? Yes, the story of how everyone was under that blanket. Yeah? Who was under the blanket? Let's all say it together. Who was under the blanket? Muhammad, Ali, Fatima, Hassan, and Hussein. MashaAllah, you all know your stuff. Exactly. So, when Bibi Fatima alayhi salam told the story of Hadith Kisa, she was able to also tell us what the angels asked Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And she was able to also explain what Allah said to the angels. And when then Jibreel came and what he said, so Bibi could understand and listen to the angels and know what was happening up in the heavens too. Wow. That's cool. Yeah, it sure is. In fact, she herself was an angel. She was an angel on earth. She had been brought onto this earth to come and spread her light. And when she used to pray, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala would tell the angels, look down in the earth. And all the angels would look down and they would see an incredible light. They would see a light on the earth? Yes. The heavenly angels and the moon and the stars would all be told by Allah, look down, planets, every one of you shiny creatures in the sky, look down on the earth and see a light that's even greater than you all put together. Wow, they saw a light. What kind of light was it? That was the Noor on Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, which used to shine when she used to be in worship. Salawat by Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Wow. So she was even more brighter than the stars. Yeah. And she was more brighter than the planets and the sun. Yes. She had an inner beauty, a true Noor that used to radiate from her. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala told the angels and all the celestial beings, the sun and the stars and the moon, that your source of light, you thought you're the light that brings light on the earth. Like, you know how we say that the sun lights up the world. That's right. Even the sun was shocked. What are you saying, Allah? Our light is not what makes the earth light up? Allah said, no. In fact, the source of your light comes from the Lady of Light, Bibi Fatima Zakira, salamullahi alayha. MashaAllah, which means that when you're a good person and you don't hurt people and you pray for others and you're kind all the time and you always are in the dhikr of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, then Allah puts a beauty inside you which lights up the world. And Bibi alayhi salam was an example to us of that kind of person who was such elevated status in her behavior that she was an angel on earth. She was a farishta. And the Holy Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad, that whenever he wanted to smell the fragrance of Jannah, he used to smell the neck of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. Wow, that's right. And he used to say that she is a huri on earth. She's an angel in the shape of a human being on earth. Wow. So Imam Ali was so lucky to have such a beautiful wife, such a pure wife. And the children were so lucky to have a mother like her, right? Yeah, very lucky indeed. And we are all very lucky because she's our mother too. That's why we call her Ma Fatima. She's the mother of our community. And she is the one who guides us, and she guided us to never forget the message of Imam Hussein alayhi salam. Wow. I want to sing this song for all the children here so that they can understand the Lady of the Light. Fatima, 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 Fatima. And you can all join me once you know the words a little bit, okay? Fatima, you are the Lady of the Light. You are the highest of the high, the light of our Prophet's eyes. Is that hard? You get the hang of it. Let's try again. Fatima, you are the lady of the light. You are the highest of the high, the light of our prophet's eyes. Very good. Let's try again. Fatima, you are the lady of the light. You are the highest of the high, the light of our prophet's eyes. One more time. Fatima. Good. You are the lady of the. You are the highest of the high, the light of our prophet's eyes. You are the prophet's daughter, whose blood runs in your veins, who brought Islam to us and the whole world knows his name. You are the wife of Haider, the mother of Hussein, who gave his life for his deen and suffered so much pain. Fatima, wherever you are, the truth goes. You are the prophet's precious rose. Your status only Allah knows. Everyone. Fatima, you are the lady of the light. You are the highest of. Good. The light of our. MashaAllah. You taught us how to live life. You showed us how to care. You taught us how to give. And you showed us how to share. You emphasized on morals and trained us to be fair. And no matter if we're paupers or even billionaires, Fatima, no matter how much I may try, your qualities, how can I write? You are the light of every light. Fatima, you are the lady of the light. You are the highest of the high, the light of our prophet's eyes. You know this story about how Bibi taught us how to share, and who taught us how to care. She taught us how to give. This is a very beautiful story about Bibi, where it was her wedding. And what happened? Does anyone know what happened? Over there, I see a hand up. Stand up, yeah.
One day before her wedding, Fatima, a woman came to Fatima's house and she asked for money.
And it was her wedding night?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And he gave her her new wedding dress to sell for money, and she wore her old one to the wedding.
Oh my God, she gave away her wedding dress to the lady who came to beg? Didn't her dad say, why did you give away your such beautiful dress, Fatima? Did he say? He did? What did she answer? My dress. MashaAllah, she remembered an ayah of the Holy Quran. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. What's your name? Daniel. And what's your name, young man? Mehdi. Umaid. Yes, of course, we were in Ziyarah together. MashaAllah, these two young children have explained to us such a beautiful story. And I'll just summarize what they said, that it was Bibi Fatima's wedding night. And she had this beautiful dress that her dad had arranged for her to wear, because it was her wedding. And then everyone saw that Bibi came in her old dress. And they were all amazed, and they said, Fatima, where is the beautiful dress that was for your wedding night? You're wearing an old dress. And she answered, oh, my father, there was someone who came knocking on the door. And when she came and asked for something, I remembered this ayat from the Quran where Daniel has just told us about, right? Did I get your name right? And the answer was that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has said in the Holy Quran that never will you attain righteousness. Righteousness means true piety, true elevation, a status in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's eyes. Being a true Muslim. Never can you be a good person until you give what is most precious to you. Wow. Yeah. And Bibi showed us, and she showed this time and time again. There was a time when she gave her necklace away as well. Her beautiful necklace too? Yes. She had that kind of heart. When somebody asks us for something, sometimes we don't want to share with our own brother or sister, right? Sometimes we fight. Yeah, I fight with my brother. I sometimes hit him too. You do? Yeah, only a little, like whack. That's bad, you know. You shouldn't hit somebody, anybody, especially your own brother. Yeah, but he's so irritating. Mommy, mommy! Yeah, I know. Brothers can be a little bit annoying. But I've heard little sisters can be pretty annoying too, right? Yeah. No, we're so cute and cuddly and beautiful. We can never be annoying. Yeah, okay, a little bit annoying. Truth is, we're all a little bit annoying. But we have to be nice and share, because Allah loves when a family is together and they don't hurt each other. And you know, this isn't just when you're 5 years old and fighting over a toy or the iPad or something. This is also when we get older, when we turn 16 and our sister or our brother wants something, or they want to watch TV and we want to watch another channel. All these things can become reasons for us to argue. And we can be pretty annoying when we want something, right? But even at that age especially, you have to be loving and caring and kind, because Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala loves that. And you know, when we develop a good relationship with our siblings, that is when we will live up to the most precious brother and sister pair that is an example for us all. We cry for Imam Hussein all the time. But do we act like Imam Hussein and Bibi Zainab alayhi salam? They loved each other. They were the best brother and sister. So next time you feel like being mean to your little brother or being a little bit tough, you have to remember that if you love Imam Hussein and Bibi Zainab, you have to make them proud of you and say, I have learned from you how to be a big, good brother or a sister, right? There wasn't, you know, there was so much love between Bibi Zainab and Imam Hussein that Bibi Fatima alayhi salam used to say, she used to say, Ya Dad, oh my father. She would say, Ya Ali, look at how much this brother and sister love each other. Do you know that Bibi Zainab used to look at the face of Imam Hussein and just know what he would want, and she would go and get it for him. Really? Mm-hmm. And she would wait for him to lead the prayer. She would stand with him, and she would watch him and copy whatever he did, because she was a little sister. In fact, she was a little baby when she was placed in his arms. And he said, look, Mom, Allah gave me a little sister. And Bibi Fatima cried and said, yes, you're right, Hussein. Allah gave you a little sister. She's all for you, because she's going to be with you when you need her the most. Without Bibi Zainab, the message of Islam could not go on. Imam Hussein alayhi salam brought the caravan to Karbala, but it was Bibi Zainab that took the caravan back to Medina and told the story of what happened to Imam Hussein. Today we would not have Majlis-e-Hussein. Today we would not know the story. We would not even be able to cry the way we do if Bibi alayhi salam had not set the stage for us and showed us how to grieve for her brother. Do you know any other famous Imam and his sister who are also an example to us of how a brother and sister should behave? I see one hand up here. Anybody else can tell me another brother and sister, another Imam and his sister who are an example to us of what brothers and sisters should be like? Come on, you know this. I could give you a hint. I know that you seem to know, right? MashaAllah. Over here, so we know Imam Hussein and Bibi Zainab were the best brother and sister pair. Anybody know anybody else? Yes, MashaAllah. Salawat. Imam Ali Rida alayhi salam was the which Imam? Number? Number 8, mashallah. The 8th Imam, Imam Ali Rida alayhi salam, is buried in Mashhad. And where is Bibi Masume Kum buried? In? Well, the hint is in her name. Bibi Masume Kum. Where is she buried? In Kum, exactly. Has anyone gone to Iran, to Mashhad and Kum? Yes, mashallah, but I see some hands that haven't gone. And we have to pray that we all go. And ask your parents that we must go, okay? Inshallah. It's such an amazing place on earth. And we are told that if we right now cannot go where Bibi Fatima is buried, because it's impossible for us to go there. There are people who don't let us visit the grave. But we are told that we should go to Bibi Masume Kum. And that is where we can pretend that Bibi Fatima alayhi salam is buried, because her name was Fatima as well. And the Imams have come in the dreams of big scholars to tell them that if you want to pray at the grave of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, then come to Kum. Really? Yes, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has allowed us to still visit the grave of Bibi Fatima by creating a safe place like Kum for us to go and visit. MashaAllah, that's amazing. That is so great. Yes. So Bibi has shown us how to share, and inshallah we're going to share, right?
Yes. And you know, the light that she was in the sky and the light she is in our hearts, she was a diamond. And the world did not appreciate her. And they hurt her feelings. And the world lost an angel who was on earth. Yes, it's unfortunate. But we are the community that will never forget what Bibi Fatima alayhi salam was. We appreciate what she is, and we will forever remember her story. That's mashallah. With children like you who will keep the message of Islam alive, right? Fatima, you are the lady of the light. You are the highest of the high. You are the light of our prophet's eyes. You are the hidden diamond. You are the shining star. You are the scent of heaven. Your love flows in my heart. I always feel your presence. You're never very far. Whenever I am wounded, you always heal the scar. Fatima, you are the holy prophet's pride. I will follow you stride for stride. You are my leader and my guide. Fatima, you are the lady of the light. Everyone, you are the highest of the high, the light of our prophet's eyes. The angels send their blessings upon you all the time. You are the purest lady and are the prophet's sign. That household that you come from is sacred and divine. For you in heaven there is a special place assigned. Fatima, your father always said of you, you are so honest and so true. There is no one with your virtue. Fatima, everybody, you are the lady of the light. You are the highest of the high, the light of our prophet's eye. Fatima, let us send a salawat to Bibi Fatima to Zahra, salamullahi alayha.
So tell me, Zainab, you want to make Bibi Fatima alayhi salam proud of you?
Yes, I really do. What can I do? What can I do in my life that Bibi smiles upon me? Can you tell me?
Of course, and I think you know the answer too. What do you think?
Maybe you guys can help me? How can we make Bibi Fatima proud of us? You put your hand up and let's share some ideas. How do we make Bibi proud of us? You, yes, Fiza, right? Reciting a tasbih, that's a beautiful idea.
It sure is. MashaAllah. Good job, Fiza. So we can do the tasbih of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam. Anybody know how to do that? Let's have a hand. Yes, in the pink scarf. It starts with Allahu Akbar.
Alhamdulillah. Subhanallah. All right. MashaAllah. And that's a whole tasbih? Wow. That's a great idea, right? It sure is. And do you know that the first tasbih ever made was of a khaki shifa tasbih made by Bibi Fatima alayhi salam herself? Really? Yes. When her uncle, Hazrat Hamza alayhi salam, was martyred, she used to cry a lot for him. And she used to go visit his grave. And at his grave, she took the grave, the cock, the sand that was around his grave. She took that and made them into little balls which she dried in the sand, little beads. And then she put a thread through them and made the first khaki shifa tasbih. She made a tasbih made of the clay of his grave, showing us that it is okay to pray with this sand because it's a pure sand. A person who is a martyr, who gives his life for Islam, purifies the soul, purifies the ground that he's buried in.
Oh, wow. What else can we do to make Bibi proud of us? Anybody? Yes, a hand over here. In the red. Recite salawat by Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Awesome. What about you, young man here in the green shirt? This is green, right? Okay, tell me.
Share with your brother.
Whoa, you want some brownie points, huh? He wants to share with his brother. Let's do a salawat for this young man over here. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Excuse me, do you even have a brother? Oh, right. Oh, mashallah. Does he share with you? No. Okay, when I come back, and let's not wait 2 years, okay? Call me earlier so I can get the report card. If this young man shared with you, you're going to write to me, right? You can find me on Facebook, okay? Yeah, and I'm also on Instagram and Twitter, too. Yeah, so you can just let me know. And you, young man, better behave yourself. Good. What else can we do? Yes, over here in the purple. Do salah. Oh, my God. These children are too smart. I know. They know everything. You know, praying salah is such an amazing way to make Bibi happy because she herself used to do ibadat. And you know, when she used to pray, she used to spend a lot of time on the prayer mat praying for other people, right? Do you know the famous story of when Imam Hassan and Hussein asked their mom, Mommy, what did you pray for? What did she say? Yeah? Back there, yes?
She prayed for everybody else except her.
Wow, you are so smart. What's your name? Komel, and what's your mom's name? Where is your mom? Is she here? No. MashaAllah, she should be very proud to have a son like you who knows this. MashaAllah, that's right. She prayed for everyone except herself. And then when Imam Hassan and Hussein asked, Mom, why did you pray for everyone else but not us? What did she answer? Komel, do you know? Is that what his name is? Komel, right? Tufail. Okay, Tufail, tell us, what did she say? When they said, but why did you pray for everyone but us? She answered, yes, she answered that we must pray for other people. Allah loves that. And that's what the Ahlul Bayt do. They pray for all of us. You know, there's a beautiful story from the life of the sixth Imam, Imam Jaffari Sadiq alayhi salam. When the sixth Imam, once, you know how all the Imams used to deliver food to people when they would sleep at night. You know, when we are sleeping, relaxing, our Imams are working for us, making sure that all our hajat come true. That's why we pray to them to make things happen in our life because Allah loves them so much, He will never say no to what they ask. So the sixth Imam one day at night, the Imams all used to do this. They would wear certain clothes where nobody could see who they are. Nobody would recognize them. And they would go at night and deliver food to people who would be sleeping. They would give them food, leave them food beside them. And they would deliver food outside people's houses. Really? Yeah. So then, the sixth Imam was doing that one day? Yes, one day he did that. And one of his companions recognized him. What did he do? Well, he started to follow the Imam. And he saw that Imam was delivering food to people's houses. He was carrying heavy bags of flour and rice and bread. So the companion was hiding and following to see what Imam was doing. Imam, without turning, said, "You're following me. Now if you've seen me, you might as well come and help me." And Imam said his name too. The Imam knew he was following him? Yes, because Imams know everything. So then, when he started to follow and help the Imam and carry the bags with him, he saw that there were some people who were sleeping. Imam went and took some bread and put it under their pillow so that when they wake up, nobody will take it away. And that when they wake up, will find food. So the companion said, "Ya Imam, these must be some very special companions of yours, that you left food for them when they're asleep. They don't even know. And you made sure it's hidden so nobody even takes it away. Imam, these must be your very special companions." The sixth Imam said, "No, these are not even my followers. They don't even know me. They don't even love me." Yeah, the question is why? So the companion said, "Imam, why would you give to somebody who doesn't even love you? Who doesn't even know you?" That's when Imam answered, "As Ahlul Bayt, we are for the entire world. We give to everybody. Our job is to take care of Allah's creatures. And through us, Allah gets His work done." Just like the angels, they work because Allah makes them work. Right? Jibreel used to do the work that Allah would tell him. Even the angel of death, Allah can take anybody's life, but He sends the angel to do it. Because that's how Allah's system is. It's like the government has police to do work, right? That's the same way. The sixth Imam said, "We are for everybody." And he said, "These people are not my followers, but if they were, I would give them even more." This is what we give to anybody. But those that love us and our companions and our believers, we fill their lives with so much barakah. We take care of them. We are there for them through every happiness and every difficulty. Salawat. So we had a beautiful answer that one of the things we can do is pray. Because salah is a wajibat. And the sixth Imam, one of the last things he said before he passed away, it was the last thing he said in his sleep, as he was slipping away and passing away. He said, "Salah, tell my people to do their salah. Because if you don't pray, we can't help you and take you to Jannah. We might be able to have some of your sins forgiven. We might be able to ask Allah, please let this person come to heaven because we love them. But if you haven't done your part, we can't help you." And the Imam said, "We will do shafa'at for you. We are waiting for you at the heaven's door. But you do your part. You do your salah. You do your roza. You do every wajibat, so that when you can get to that checkpoint, we can meet you and help you to get into heaven." So we inshallah will pray, and salah is something that we do so that we can reflect about things. And I'm going to end with this. Zainab, maybe you can sing this nasheed for us. Oh, you mean the one about salah? Yes. Because this particular nasheed is about a person who's doing his salah and he's reflecting. Because praying namaz is not just going into sajda and standing up and going into sajda. It's much more than that. It's much more than that. It's about standing in front of God and reflecting about whether we have been good people or not. Suppose you pray namaz, but then you steal. You think Allah would like that? No. Is that what a good Muslim does? No. Suppose you pray salah, but then you don't help somebody who is struggling, who needs you to help them. Would Allah like that? No. Suppose you are praying salah, but somebody comes begging at your door. And you have money, but you don't give it to them. Would Allah like that?
No. And so this nasheed is about a person who's standing in front of Allah, and when he's praying, he's reflecting about himself and asking himself, have I really done anything good with my day today? And you know, Imam Ali alayhi salam, he taught us every night when you get into bed, think about your day. Ask yourself, have I been a good person today? What did I do wrong? Did I hurt my brother, my sister? Did I listen to my parents? Did I pray namaz? Did I forgive somebody? Was I showing good akhlaq? And when you think that way, and you will find there were mistakes you did, that's when you say, tomorrow will be a better day and I will be a better person. Wow, Zainab, that's beautiful.
Yeah, and that's what Imam Ali taught us. MashaAllah, Imam Ali is amazing and has shown us how to be the best that we can be. So, tell us about this nasheed.
Okay, so this person is standing in salah and he's thinking as he prays. Oh, the moon has come, the day is done, the night has covered up the sun. I have stood so often before you to pray, but I wonder, Allah, tell me, what did I do today? Did I remember the words of Al-Fatiha? Did I take time to thank you for all that I have? Did I call on to you to guide my way? Tell me, what did I do today? I have whispered to you as I made ruku, Subhana Rabbi al-Azim. But was my faith bright or gray? Oh Allah, tell me, what did I do today? Did I smile at my brother? Was I kind to my mother? Did I teach another something that I know? Or did my love for this world lead me astray? Tell me, what did I do today? Though I've bowed to you with my face in the dust, Subhana Rabbi al-Ala, did I turn to you and did I obey? Oh Allah, tell me, what did I do today? Did I use my time? Did I use my mind? If I search my heart, what will I find? The light of your guidance is a glimmering ray. Tell me, what did I do today? Wow, Zainab, that's beautiful. And inshallah, today, on the birthday of Bibi Fatima alayhi salam, let us make some resolutions. We don't have to wait for 1st of January. Every birthday of our imams and of our Bibi, Lady of Light, is a fresh beginning, where the skies smile upon us and there are blessings descending upon the earth because the imams are born. And Bibi Fatima alayhi salam was a special blessing for us all. This is a day when we are being forgiven our sins, and anything we ask for will inshallah come true. And so let us ask that Allah makes us better people. People who share, people who forgive, people who help, people who pray namaz. And did everyone say they also wear hijab? Yes, that's one of the ways to make Bibi happy. From now on, even if you're very young and you're not even having to wear hijab, start wearing your scarf. Practice. Wear it to the mall. Of course, wear it to the mosque. But practice, because practice makes perfect. True. MashaAllah. And when we wear hijab, we will make Bibi proud of us because she was known for her hijab. And she was very particular about it. And nobody had seen what she even looked like. And she was very beautiful. But she hid it all from everyone except her husband and of course her father and her brothers. People who were mahram to her. So inshallah, let us practice those things so that Bibi can be proud of us. That when we express her love
our love for her in the way we dress, in the artwork that we did, the essays that we wrote, coming to the mosque, being excited, celebrating, and giving gifts, and eating beautiful, tasty food, that all that makes only better what started in our heart. Right? To be better people, to make her proud of us. Because often when we give people presents because we love them, they say, if you loved me, you would listen to me. Don't parents say that all the time? So if Bibi wants to love us back, she'll only love us if we act like her, dress like her, and do worship like her. Inshallah, are we all going to decide and have a New Year's resolution today? Yes. I want all of you to think about what you want to change about yourself. Like we have this young man here who decided he's going to share. Some of us who are deciding that they are going to pray on time. Some of us are going to make sure our hijab is better. And some of us are going to decide to be more charitable, to forgive more, to not fight, to have akhlaq, not cry all the time and give our mothers a difficult time. Help in the house, set the table, come to madrasa on time, and pay attention in school and be better children. Stay clean, take a shower, because Bibi Fatima was tahira, the person who was pak. We want to be like her so that we smell good, we look good, we are clean. So when we pray, our salah is accepted. Makes sense, right? Yes. So inshallah, we're all going to be the best that we can be. And if you're with me and you're going to make a resolution today, you can make it in your heart right now, or when you go home, write about it. Then let me hear your voices loud in salawat by Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Wow. Awesome, mashallah. I know that we've had a long puppet show, but I wanted you all to get the best and as much as you wanted to, because you were good and you were patient. And we thank Allah for this beautiful day when we get to eat nice things, dress up, and celebrate all the achievements of all the people here. So let's ask Allah to make us thankful. One of the things we're going to be is what Bibi Fatima was. Always very, very thankful for whatever she had. Her name was Radiya, the person who was content. So we're going to be thankful, and we're going to ask Allah to make us thankful, and we're going to thank Allah right now. Thank you, Allah, for our parents. Thank you, Allah, for this beautiful mosque. Thank you, Allah, for all the people who work hard to organize amazing events. Thank you, Allah, for our families that have good businesses. Thank you, Allah, for Dairy Queen. Thank you, Allah, for all the ni'mat and for invitations for ziyarat. Thank you, Allah, for the nice clothes we have. Thank you, Allah, for the sun so bright that shines from up above. Oh, wow, I didn't think about the sun. Yeah. Thank you, Allah, for my family who taught me how to love. You're right. Family is the one that teaches us not to hurt each other and how to love. Awesome, Zainab. Thank you, Allah, for the trees that give fruit and wood and shade. Thank you, Allah, for the good you put in everything you made. La 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 la. La la la, la 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 la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. For the water falling down as rain from the cloudy sky. And for Atlanta, the snow that never happened before, right? For the moonbeams and the stars so bright, shining through the night. For the mountains standing big and tall. Do you mean Stone Mountain? Yeah. Oceans deep and wide. For the creatures that are big and small, that run and swim and fly. Are you thanking Allah for bugs? Yeah. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la. La 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 la. So much to be thankful for, so much the words can't say. So thank you, Allah, for the many gifts you give to me each day. La 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Okay, okay, la 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 la. Okay, okay, la la la, la 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 la. Okay, okay. Enough. That was really good. Thank you, Zainab. And that was so wonderful. I think we should end with a dua. Everyone raise your hands in dua, close your eyes, and ask and thank Allah for all the things you're thankful for in your heart. You can talk about your parents, about your iPad, about anything. Thank Allah. And then after you thanked Him, you will ask Him what you want from Him to make you a better person. Don't ask for an iPad at this point. You ask Him so that you want to be a good person, and that you want to stop being the bad person you used to be, and that today is a new you. And say, Allah, I promise that I'm going to be a very, very good person, a person that Bibi Fatima alayhi salam will be proud of. Close your eyes, put your hands up in prayer. We start with, oh Allah, thank you for, and in your mind, thank Allah for everything that you want to thank Him for. MashaAllah. Subhanallah. And now we thank, in your dua, now you ask Allah for what you want, how you want to be better people, what you want to change about yourself. Tell Allah, Allah, you know, I throw tantrums. Please change that about me. Allah, I don't listen to my mom. I'm so mean to her. Please change this about me. Give me the strength to be a better person. In the end, now you ask for what you want for your parents. Oh Allah, bless my parents. Let them have what they need. Make them happy. Make their du'as come true. Now you ask Allah, please Allah, we love Bibi Fatima so much. Please help us make her happy by sending us to Karbala. Call us to Karbala so that we can go there and cry for Imam Hussein and make Bibi happy. In the end, now you can ask for anything you want in your life. Whether it's an exam you want to do really well at, maybe you want to be a doctor, maybe you want to do something that seems really impossible. Ask for the impossible. As long as it's a halal thing, Allah will give it if it's good for you. So now do your hajat. And in the end, oh Allah, we thank you and we ask you to bless the people who made this amazing program and who encouraged us to write essays and made us make all these beautiful artwork pieces and had this awesome puppet show for us and did the Dastarkhan and did all these amazing things so that this could be the best birthday that we ever celebrated for Bibi alayhi salam. May Allah bless our community, bless all the people who do wonderful things, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this community and all of us the best that we can be. Let us send a loud salawat to the angels. Say, whoa, this is an even better salawat than we have been sending. Salawat per Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Wow, let's do it with one voice, not with many. One voice that sounds like one voice. Salawat per Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. La Muhammad wa ali. Let's do it again, girls and boys. One voice. Listen to each other. So when you're saying Muhammad wa ali Muhammad, all in one voice. Salawat per Muhammad wa ali Muhammad. Allahumma salli ala Muhammad
બધા ખાઈને પાછા આવો. 30 minutes break for the food. And then you come back and there will be a certification for the artwork and the essays. And the bids, you can just write it, whatever.